What's up, everybody? Pug here, coming at you with part 2 of Doki Doki Literature Club. I had a really fun time playing this yesterday, so let's do it again. Where were we? What were we doing yesterday? Oh, we got done sharing our poems with everyone. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Hey? You mean you had to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Pug Out did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. Nerd. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I can come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Pug Out liked my poem too. You know, I'm a people pleaser. I like everybody's poem. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Pug Out easily impressed. Hey, oh, the music changed. That's not what You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Pug Out appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how did he... Hold on. Alright. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Alright. I got like 5 minutes before I have to go do something. It won't be long for you guys, but I gotta hurry up here. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Pug Out started showing up. I have that effect on people. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was suddenly standing there. Pug Out! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. She could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Pug Out. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Pug Out? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh, that sounds like a choice. Put that there. So of course that's going to be... Alright, we got 3 paths to go here. Tell you what, you know how I am. I do all the endings. So let's do all 3 of them. We'll just load this save, and then we'll come back here. Start Natsuki. Yuri, you're really talented. Oh, well. But Natsuki has a point. I think that... I racked my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with a few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah! It did, didn't it? Haha. Shows how much you know. That's not... Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was just so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Imagine she's just sitting there like listening to like a Slipknot song, just like moshing behind me, like nodding. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally noticed that, barely audibly. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Pugga Wugga. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. I think about... Ooh. Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monika look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori. I'll go make some tea. I was just trying to help. Sure, she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? Alright. So what we'll do, seems like we're past it now. We'll go like that, and then what I'll do is I'll load right here. Yeah, I saved it. Okay. So now we'll go Yuri. Natsuki. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. Hey. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki feels threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. Ooh. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized, don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, I also take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm gonna do that. You'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. I don't know, man. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Aww, Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? So embarrassed. Can't believe I acted like that. Probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Pugga. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. On that one thing that Natsuki said. But you know, I'll never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm gonna make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. Alright.
Hold on. 1 second. Everyone's for each other's tones. I hope that was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Pugga, and to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got used to. Ha 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 ha. So
my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the classroom, so maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun!
Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori.
In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club, but I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay. So what we'll do, that is where it, ends. Well, remember, Natsuki, Yuri. That'll be the Sayori one, so let's go back and do the Sayori one. But I think I gotta go for a second, so I'll be right back. Oh, so here we are back at this part, so let's go the Help Me Sayori option! Natsuki glares at me, trying up any words I had at my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Ah! Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Pugga. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me, are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. Oh, she's crying. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful.
That's how I like it. Big and beautiful. I can't say this stuff. I sound like a real pervert. Sayori stands triumphantly. She's got like a Superman pose. Man of Steel. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing.
So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monica.
She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I'd hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Oh shit. Monica smiles sweetly, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, we're back to this spot, so we'll put this up here, like that. I don't know which one I'll go. I like Natsuki, so I might run Natsuki. So, yeah, I think this was the Natsuki one. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How do you feel about sharing today poems?
It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly.
Pugga Wugga, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome possum. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can do at least a better job impressing those I want to impress. Nod to myself with newfound determination.
Pugga Wugga! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hee. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together.
I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, I keep doing that hit and right click to make it like a clear display. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I don't see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew.
You know, Pugga Wugga, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you, too.
That's awesome. Hehehe.
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Sigh.
Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop here? There?
Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay.
Yeah, let's do this.
Ooh, here we go with the poem again. Shit. I kind of want to keep going Natsuki. Bubbles are cute, yeah. Pout, I know that's one of them.
Friends?
Damn it. I kind of want to see what happens, okay? Hold on. Hear me out for a second. Okay. What if we do an entire poem for Natsuki? Because they say it can make it better. But how much better does it make it? So I'm going to Google a guide, and I will be right back. Okay. I now have our things here. So we're going to see
what kind of stuff would work. Mouse? Is mouse one?
Yes, mouse will work.
Okay.
Twirl, that's one.
Kawaii, I know would be one. Is games one, maybe?
Yeah, games is one.
Poof for sure. Lollipop, I'm assuming.
Yeah, Cheeks was one. Marshmallow's one. Parfait is one. Boop is one.
Cute's obviously one.
Skirt is one.
Is dance one? No.
What the fuck, man? Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. My phone just like threw the whole like page upwards.
So now I gotta fucking work this out again. Dance maybe? Is dance one?
Dance is one. What? Oh, that's for Act 2. Huh. Okay. I'll be back. Okay. I don't think you guys understand how long that took. I've restarted this so many times. I swear there was times where they just didn't give me a word for Natsuki, so I had to start it all over. I got to 19 and was so ready to like start it back up, and I couldn't. But our last word will now be kitty, and that is every word for Natsuki. So hard, man. So let's hope that does something, and I hope it wasn't just for nothing. So let's continue. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the last few days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Pugga. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. Yeah, see? It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. She's just poor. Has no money to her name. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins. I was right, yep. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair! How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. Wah! I give up! You'll make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, then that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ha ha ha. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Pugga Wugga to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I don't know why I just developed a country accent for that. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Ooh. Ha ha ha. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of us all. Inside all of us, isn't there? Hehehe. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Hehehe. Damn! Plop! Who slapped her? Kia! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Ha 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 ha, I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Ha 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 ha. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. You just got bitch slapped by a cookie. I don't know why you're happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Hee. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite out of her own cookie. Oh, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. She sounds like my friend Aiden. Can I try it? Yeah, that's like Aiden. He's like, can I get a chip? Can I get a chip? He says it just like that. He's like, can I get a chip? Can I get a chip? I'm like, no! Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hehehe. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Okay, sorry about that. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Ah? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh, you don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable. I totally just got a random achievement for Xbox, and I'm not even playing a game right now. I'm playing, this. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Yeah. I make a different noise for the because it, like that. I can't perfect it. I make a different noise. It's e, ah, e, ooh, ah, just any kind of mouth noise. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. I would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. It's so cool. Learn guitar, it's more fun. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Pugga Wugga. Monica smiles sweetly. I'm scared of you. I think you're a cult leader. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. I pull the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands, then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? Natsuki's actually Ozzy Osbourne. I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way over to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found Monica! Natsuki's voice resonates from outside the closet. Did you touch my fucking books again? Eh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? I was right. Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking so much space up in her closet, so I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there, I just had to organize it a bit. Oh. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez. This is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves, and besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? Yeah. When I was looking up how to get all of her words and stuff, it said she's 4'11". I mean, I knew it! Well, you know what, you motherfucker? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful. I know what I'm doing! Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool will be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Yeah! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Wah-wah! Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! I guarantee her eyes flash before her eyes. Her life flashed before her eyes, my bad. Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way I'll be able to get bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? Sigh. I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the depth. Sorry about that. My fucking laptop just kicked into overdrive like I'm playing something. Oh, what did that say? My bad. The classroom chairs have the desks attached to the two. Okay. Aha! Natsuki trots over the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Shh. Natsuki climbs out of the chair, then slowly balances on her feet. I'm gonna make a prediction right here. I guarantee she's gonna fall, and you have to catch her. Because, that's how dating games work. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Whoa! Okay. I enjoy this. Aha! There we go. See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Wow! The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I gotcha. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt. Oh! Sorry, I had to take a break there for a second. Whew. I can almost see up her skirt. Gah. I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes I'll be dead. Up. Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Ugh, heavy. Hey, Pugga Wugga. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. Yeah, but then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine, just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back down? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box. What are you looking at? Trying to look at my ass? Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not! I was just... Natsuki, Don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv! That's me. Pervy Wolfie. Pervsy Wolf. No longer a pug, I'm a perv. You set me up. Go away. Get out. But, literally, I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki. Yeah! The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from underneath Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I wonder who was right. I got you. Oof. That scared me a little bit. Crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms, but as her face lands, it gets straight onto my chest. My right arm and back seriously felt the impact. You are way too close. Back up. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that's not the floor that's beneath her. Gross. Yeah, a fist pounds into my chest. I fly through the earth at 73 miles an hour. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking, you sicko? Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Oh, and one more thing. Seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. I didn't. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no! I look down. Natsuki's kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal grease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. I kind of feel bad. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Sob. Natsuki. No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out. It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. I'm a really good punching bag for this kind of stuff. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day. It's so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This will help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. I am a nice person. That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know. Ouch! Oh! Right in the heart. Spear. Just a friend. Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I can do. The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki's holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up. If you insist! We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has a good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets her attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know? Hee hee hee. Told you. Yeah. I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. Alright, who do you guys think we should go to first? I really like hanging out with Natsuki. Let's do it. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it! Oh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine. I think she likes it so much because I did like the all 20 words for her. Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you. Natsuki's face freezes like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced Natsuki walks out of her. Wait, what is she? Hold on. Okay, never mind. Hey, Pugga Wugga. Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monica sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Pugga Wugga? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I did Google all the words for it. Is it... Hold on, what did she say? Are you sure you're not cheating, Pugga Wugga? Cheating? What do you mean by that? I'm just kidding. I didn't understand Monica's joke at all. Is she self-aware? Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monica? Of course I liked it. Ugh. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. Eh? But Pugga Wugga wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share with everyone, right? You... Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well I think Pugga Wugga is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Ooh. Never mind. Natsuki. I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess Pugga Wugga is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's going to like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anybody. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm going to tell everyone. So, before we continue, I think what I'm going to do, alright, once we're done with Natsuki here, I'm going to go back, and then we're going to go through everybody else on the Natsuki at the end and see if she changes up her dialogue, just because, you know, instead everybody else needs to read it first. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this one. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. Analogies, my bad. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks might. That doesn't matter, it can be anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of people find out. I love dating simulators. They make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Ha ha ha. Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow, okay? Alright, I will. Alright. I'm gonna come back here. And then let's just go to Yuri. Are you still mad at me? Ah! For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday. Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. That's not really true. Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no. Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants, but it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Yuri, please. It makes it easier if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide that request. Oh, I'm not even going to read her poem. That's weird. Alright, we're going to go Monica. Hi again, Pug Out. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright, it's pretty good. You've been spending some time with Natsuki, haven't you? You must like her writing style. Yeah. I think it's a neat way to tell a story. I don't disagree. Natsuki's poems may be cute, but they're also meaningful. I can see why you'd be into that style. I guess that means you're not as much as a fan of Yuri's poems then. I wouldn't say that. I kind of like everyone's poems. That's true, but I'm sure you like some more than others, right? Like Yuri's use of complex words and symbolism? Or Sayori's way of expressing happiness or sadness in a more direct way? You must have some kind of preference, don't you? Not that it's a contest or anything. I was just curious, that's all. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turns out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, and piercing. Red, green, and blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What? Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Red, green, blue. Is she self-aware? Red, green, blue, that's like pixels. Like if you go up to like your TV, like right now, whatever you're playing me out of, and look really close, pixels are red, green, and blue. Meaningless noise. It never stops playing music. Is she self-aware? Is that the psychological horror? They're all self-aware? Shit, man. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. What did she write about the first time? Something about the hole in the wall? And he looks at me. I'm the hole in the wall. Are they self-aware? That's creepy. I'm scared now. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing that I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. Save me? So putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. She's self-aware! No way. You never know when you might change your mind. Because I've been doing that. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. I'm creeped out, and the way she's staring directly at me, I'm like freaked out. That's weird. Thanks for listening. That actually is freaking me out. That's weird. Ooh! I like this one, Pug Out. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. But sometimes I like sad poems, too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help you give that rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Pugga Wugga. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Oh, there's so much to read. Bottles, I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams, like little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and all in a row. In bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes when my friend feels a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through the locked door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. No, it's not. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Whoa. Ha ha ha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. Seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Now we go to Natsuki. Natsuki reads my poem now. She keeps glancing at me and then back at the poem. Okay. We've seen him. Her smile not fading from her face. Oh, here we go. Hold on. History. Let's look really quick. There's no way I can tell Monica. Okay. She skims over it a second time, her smile not fading from her face. I see. At first I just thought you liked her writing style, but you wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? Not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? Wait. Yeah, cheating. So, hold on. We already saw this, so I'm just seeing if... Aw, man, really? Well, I guess Natsuki has my poem now. Okay. Not that I really planned on keeping it. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. It's a spider poem. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Okay. Yeah, and then we saw this. So all she did was just keep the poem. Because I showed everybody. Should I write a poem for a girl? No, it would come out terrible. Oh, shit! Wait. I totally lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry, guys. Everyone had... Okay, yeah, we did already see all this. I completely forgot what I was doing. We're skipping past this. Alright. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing! No, we're not! Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. No one in their right mind wants to come up and perform a poem. Sayori's putting it out on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hee. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone up until a couple days ago. So I'll ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's all about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, well then god damn it, we're gonna do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Because she likes me so much. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expected faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Ha ha ha, that's everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, it'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry, I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through a notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. Is it the Save Me one? She then stands behind the podium. Save me, the flashing colors, everything, I'm going insane! The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Dude, I've got this video going for a while, but it's just really hooked me in. I think maybe by our next poem we'll hop off for the night. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica recites the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Ha, thank you very much. I was just hoping to see it set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Ooh-wah! Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. I imagine she said ooh-wah, but like it's like ooh-rah, like Dempsey in like COD. Yuri. Sorry about that. I had a phone call I had to take. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. I kind of get that, but I'm not a woman. But like, when you're doing like a speech in front of the class for the school, I actually had to do one about Sun Wukong, and it was really cool. It was like myths and legends for the school. Or not the school, but the class. And we were allowed to like dress up. Or, like, we either had to be, like, formal because they were trying to teach us about presentations. Or it had to be, like, about your character. So I dressed up as a monkey because Sun Wukong's a monkey. And then it made it a lot easier just because I know people are probably thinking I'm an idiot. So how can you look more like an idiot when you're dressed as a monkey? The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Otis! Sorry. He's itching. It's my dog. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she'd be bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. I'm about to be down for the count. I'm so tired. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ahaha. Sorry, I giggled. Hehehe. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. A second. Just gonna... There we go. Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet, like she said she liked. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant by it when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Pugga Wugga liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of this poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Where is her nose? At least she has like a dot, but where's her nose? Fucking Voldemort. The next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Humph. Don't make me go before Pugga Wugga. It's not like I compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Pugga Wugga lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. They call me the standards lowerer. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Oh, shit, I didn't mean to click through that. I stand up and everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terrible. I recite my poem. Hey, look, they're standing in orders from, like, tallest to shortest. That's kind of funny. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Applaud me. I'm your god now. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. I like to have a false sense of an ego, or a false ego. I think it's kind of funny. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. I'm the standards lowerer, remember? That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright, then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. I imagine she's like, why are you all looking at me? Like she's all mad, and Monica's just like, because you're reciting it. Like she's just like really like annoyed. That'll be really funny. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a deep breath. When she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Ah, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put out whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'd be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival. I'll be making pamphlets to let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Oh yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. Some shit's going down Monday. I guarantee it. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through. If it's for the sake of this club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Hehehe. Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Pugga, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Natsuki asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? Kind of put me on the spot here. That's a good question, man. I mean, like, Sayori's being like a homie, always walking home. And, like, as much as I do like Natsuki, I'm so much more like, I go with my friends over, like, any kind of girlfriend or whatever. So we're still going Sayori. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Natsuki? But she's so cute and fun to be around. She said that I needed to lower everyone's standards. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to like going home together. Because I wouldn't ditch my friends. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Pugga. You think about me too much sometimes. Unless maybe she could, like, tag along with us. Like, if she came down, like, she was this house and we passed by, like, and then I lived here. Of course she can come with us. Natsuki would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy, too. And again, the festival's only a few days away. Yeah, it's like the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 thing. Like, 3 days until the party. 2 days until the party. I guarantee some shit's going down on Monday. Who knows what will happen in the time. Yep, something's happening. Alright. Here we are to our next poem. But, unfortunately, we are going to be wrapping up for today. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. If you like this episode, please leave a like down below. Give me a comment. Drop something down there to, to say your favorite joke or something. But, actually, if you could, let me know how long this game is so I know how many parts and what I should be expecting for the series and everything. But, anyway, if you like this kind of content, be sure to subscribe and stick around because we'll be coming out with a lot more kinds of dating sims. Like we've got Sucker for Love 2 coming out in a couple of months, and I'm sure we could find a lot more. But anyways, I hope you all have a happy Thanksgiving, and I'll see you dudes later. Pug out.